Hey guys, welcome to
Calvary Kids
Online. We're so glad you're here. We're so glad you joined us today. And we have a special guest. It's Jason.
Hi.
Jason is going to join us today, and he's going to start us off with our memory verse. So he's going to say it, and then he's going to say it twice. Say it once, and then you guys say it along with him, or read along and say it along with him. What is it, Jason?
Our memory verse is, if we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us. That's John 1:9. Now say it with me. If we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us. John 1:9.
That is such a good verse. Hey, make sure you got a piece of paper and a marker of some sort for drawing later on, and get ready for moving through the Bible with Lauren. Here we go.
Hey Calvary kids, I'm extra happy today. You know why? Because today we get to explore one of my absolute favorite Bible stories. We spent the last few weeks working through the book of Judges. Remember, they weren't actual judges like we have nowadays. They were leaders who God used to help Israel. This week, we are looking at a small book in the Bible called Ruth. Do you know what being faithful means? Think about it, and then we will get back to that after the story. I can't wait anymore. Let's start moving through this book. To dive into the story, we need to start out sitting down. We ready our minds for some fun imagining. We find a comfy spot where you can see the screen but have room to move around. Let's sit crisscross apple sauce. Very good. Now grab your telescope. Last week it was behind this shoulder, so I'm going to try here first. Rats, not there. What about over here? There it is. Okay, let's look through it. Stack your hands in front of one eye and close the other one. Let's see. Who is that? We adjust. Woohoo, it's Ruth! Now we hang on to our knees as we propel forward into the story. Whew. Before we even get to see where we are, we hear something. Oh no, it's the sound of crying. I thought this was going to be a happy story. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Hop up and point to where the crying is from. We see the crying is coming from a group of women. A gray-haired elderly woman moves her shoulders up and down as she talks. She says, "You two were fantastic wives for my sons, but now my sons have died, and I want you to go back to each of your mother's homes. May the Lord show you kindness of you as you have shown kindness to your dead husbands and to me. May the Lord grant that each of you will find rest in the homes of another husband." Both ladies jump back 2 times in surprise. 1, 2. They both shake their heads no, but Naomi insists, "Return home, my daughters." Orpah straightens up and gives her mother-in-law a big hug. Hug your arms around yourself. And says, "Naomi, I will miss you. Goodbye." She grabs her bag and shuffles off. Naomi turns to Ruth and says, "Your sister-in-law is going back to her people and her gods. You go back with her." Ruth plants herself down in a chair and says, "Where you go, I will go. Your people will be my people, and your God will be my God." We open our mouths wide in shock. Instead of going back to her own mom, she is going to stay with Naomi to support her and follow God. That is amazing. Naomi and Ruth head to Bethlehem together. Link your arms with someone near you, or just put them out like this. Skip 3 times. We are now in a field of grain. We run our hands along the plants and take in a deep breath and let it out. We can smell the wheat. We see Ruth, sweat gleaming off her brow as she works in the field to gather grain for Naomi. You see, they didn't have much money, and they couldn't just go to the store or market. We crouch down low and gather food too so that we can blend in. So we see a man approach Ruth. We reach, shuffle, 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 reach, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. The man says, "Hi, I'm Boaz. I am one of Naomi's relatives. I heard that you have kindly stayed with Naomi, and I want to invite you to continue gathering food in my fields where you will be safe." He heard of her faithfulness. Ruth keeps working until that night. She gathers grain on the right, out front, and then she gathers grain on the left. We come up to a stand as she eats a meal with Boaz's servants. Then she returned home to Naomi. Ruth was beaming as she walked in with her head up high, and she told Naomi, "Oh, Naomi, the name of the man I worked for today is Boaz." Naomi said, "Boaz is one of our family redeemers. That's someone who helps close relatives when they are in trouble." The next day, and the day after that, and the day after that, and so on, Ruth kept working in the field. Reach, 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 shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Reach, 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 shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Eventually, Boaz redeemed Ruth, and then Ruth and Boaz got married. Clap your hands together and put them behind your head like a veil. And they had a son named Obed. You can cradle a baby. Whose grandson would be King David, make a crown, from whom Jesus is descended. God rewarded Ruth's faithfulness. All right, let's head back. Sit back down, crisscross applesauce, and close your eyes. Take a breath in and out. Thanks for helping tell the Bible message today. Did you think about what it means to be faithful? Ruth was faithful to Naomi and God by being loyal and consistently putting God and Naomi first. The reason I love that story so much is that Ruth showed her kindness, love, and faithfulness to her mother-in-law, even though that might have meant Ruth's life would be harder. And she also chose to follow God. And in the end, she was rewarded for her faithfulness to God and Naomi. Jesus Christ would come from the family line of Boaz and Ruth. This is the last story in this unit, so let's practice our memory verse one last time. If we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us. That's 1 John 1, verse 9. I'll see you next week, Calvary kids. Have a fantastic week.
Whatever comes, whatever goes, there is one thing that I know. You are faithful. You are faithful. So I speak out your word. It has the power to change my world. You're my breakthrough. You're my breakthrough. And I will trust you. I will trust you, 'cause you are a never-ending river, flowing full of power, washing over me. It's an open heaven that you're releasing, and we will never be denied. 'Cause we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna dance in the river. Dance in the river. 'Cause we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna jump in the river. Jump in the river. Deep cries out to you. Deep cries out to you. We cry out to you, Jesus. I've got a river of living water, a fountain that never will run dry. It's an open heaven that you're releasing, and we will never be denied. 'Cause we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna dance in the river. Dance in the river. 'Cause we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna jump in the river. Jump in the river. Deep cries out to you. Deep cries out to you. We cry out to you, Jesus. Deep cries out to you. Deep cries out to you. We cry out to you, Jesus. We're falling into deeper waters, calling out to you. We're walking into deeper waters, going after you. Are you guys ready? We're gonna go to the left. If he goes to the left, then we're going to the left. If he goes to the right, then we're going to the right. We're gonna jump, 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 jump in the river. Jump, 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 everybody. If he goes to the left, then we're going to the left. If he goes to the right, then we're going to the right. We're gonna dance, 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 dance in the river. Dance, 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 everybody. If he goes to the left, then we're going to the left. If he goes to the right, then we're going to the right. We're gonna shout, 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 shout in the river. Shout, 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 shout. Deep cries out to you. Deep cries out to you. We cry out to you, Jesus. Deep cries out to you. Deep cries out to you. We cry out to you, Jesus. Yeah.
Hey Calvary kids, it's me, Douglas, and I am so glad that you could join me. And today I wanted to talk to you guys about choosing joy. Yeah, joy is like another word for happiness. And joy has always kind of reminded me of Christmas music. You know, not just because there's lots of joy in Christmas music, you know, like Joy to the World, you know, those sorts of songs. But like, I like to listen to Christmas music all the time. Doesn't matter what time of year it is. It doesn't matter what temperature it is outside. I love to listen to Christmas music. And there are some people who say, you know, they've got these rules and they say you can only listen to Christmas music in December, or you can only listen to Christmas music after Thanksgiving. You know, if I'm listening to my Christmas music in like June, people will be looking over at me like, what is that guy doing? You know, you get really weird looks when you listen to Christmas music in June. But you know, I don't just listen to Christmas music because I love the tunes, right? You know, I do, and I love that nostalgic feeling of Christmas. But I love listening to Christmas music because I love the fact that Jesus came to earth to save us from our sins, right? John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he sent his one and only Son so that whoever believes in him would not perish but have everlasting life. That's the coolest. And so I love listening to Christmas music all the time because I like to celebrate that. So if you don't like listening to Christmas music all the time, you know, that's okay. But I choose to celebrate Jesus' birth all the time. And that's why Christmas music reminds me of choosing joy. Just like you can choose to listen to Christmas music whenever, you can choose joy. Even when times are tough, you can choose to be happy. Because nothing can separate you from the love of Jesus Christ. Even in the deepest, darkest, saddest places, you can still be happy. Because of God. Because of what Jesus has done for you. And if you choose joy in hard situations, you might get weird looks too. Just like I get when I listen to Christmas music in April. But you know, what a great opportunity to share God's love with other people. You know, if you should be super sad because something bad happened, but you're still happy, people take notice. Now, I'm not saying that you should never be sad, right? You know, there was a time in the Bible that we know for sure that Jesus cried. He was sad, but he didn't despair. Now, if you're despairing, that's just sadness plus giving up. And Jesus never gave up. And you never have to give in to despair. You can choose joy, no matter what is happening. So that's my challenge to you guys today, is that you would choose joy, even in hard situations, even when it seems weird to be happy, that you would choose joy. Because the fact is, I listen to Christmas music all the time because I can always celebrate the fact that Jesus Christ came to the world for us. And that's the same reason why you and I can choose joy. We can choose joy because nothing can separate us from the love of Jesus Christ. So yeah, just like that song says, joy to the world because the Lord has come.
Hey guys, I don't know about you, but I really enjoyed that Douglas video. Did you like it, Jason?
Yeah, all about joy.
Do you like to listen to Christmas music?
I do. I do like listening to Christmas music.
Have you listened to any Christmas music this June?
No, I haven't.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I bet he's got it on the truck on the way home, though.
We weren't supposed to tell him that.
Not so loud. Hey guys, that is so cool that Douglas listens to Christmas music all the time because you can choose to be joyful anytime. And that's just something that makes Douglas joyful, is Christmas music. I get that.
Me too.
And I love that he shared that you can choose joy. Jason, have you ever chosen joy when you normally wouldn't be joyful?
Sure.
Sure?
Yeah.
All right. That's a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is.
I think it feels better.
It does.
All right. Hey guys, we're going to go right into Spike in Blue, and I still can't put my finger on it, but you remind me of someone.
Blue.
Mm-hmm. Could be.
God made day and God made night. He split the darkness from the light. God made you and God made me. And God made the animals A through Z. God made the seas and the dry land too. He made the flowers and the sky so blue. God made you and God made me. And God made the animals A through Z. God made the stars shining way up high. He made the birds and put them in the sky. God made you and God made me. And God made the animals A through Z. God made the sun and God made the moon. God made the ants and the silly baboon. God made you and God made me. And God made the animals A through Z.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Hey, you know what? Thanks for asking.
You're welcome.
I'm doing so well today.
Oh, awesome.
Like, I just realized that's like, if you say so well, it's like, I'm swell.
You're
I'm
swell.
so well. I'm swell.
Well, good.
I'm doing good. Thanks. Thanks for asking, by the way.
You're welcome.
Did you tell me how you were doing?
I said good.
I know, but as soon as you asked me, I was so excited I forgot what you said.
I'm
glad you're doing good.
I'm good.
Guys, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad we get to draw. What are we going to draw, Nicole?
Today we are going to draw an elephant.
An elephant.
Yes.
I'm going to need a bigger piece of paper. Let's go!
All right. That works.
I know! It's paper.
Okay, so for the elephant, we're going to start with his or her head. We're going to do a big circle or oval, but don't connect it at the bottom.
I almost tried using the wrong side of my pen.
That wouldn't have worked.
Oh, let's see. Okay.
Wow.
I know!
That's pretty amazing.
It's an impressive elephant so far.
All right, so now
And we've only drawn one circular line.
we're going to do his trunk now.
Okay.
It's going to be a J and a J.
Hey, Nicole, did you know that my name starts with a J?
I did know that.
I also know someone named a J. It's actually AJ, but we can pronounce it a J
A J.
if we wanted to. Slow down.
I'm just connecting it.
Okay. And it goes. And you connect the top?
Yep. I connected it with like a little M, but you can connect it however you want.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay, don't do that then. You can connect it however you want.
Mine's a straight line.
I'm going to put some wrinkles on his trunk.
Oh, I like how you curve them to add the texture. That's very nice.
All right, I'm going to give him some eyeballs and some eyebrows.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just thinking, if we had 7 more trunks, we've just drawn an octopus.
Yep,
Maybe we should do an octopus.
maybe
next time.
we should. But today, an elephant.
Okay, I'll keep going. I'm so far behind. I need the eyeballs. All right. It takes a little bit longer. My paper's bigger.
It is much bigger.
A lot more ink on this piece of paper. Hope you guys are keeping up. And some of you are hitting fast forward, but that's okay. Patience. All right.
All right, we're going to give him some big ears.
That's a good idea, seeing as he is an elephant. I might run out of ink and need to get a new pen.
You might run out of paper.
What are you saying?
I mean, you're just drawing your elephant life size.
I got more. It's
Oh,
fine.
good. Oh, good. Okay. So now we're going to do his body. So he's going to be facing forward, and we're just going to bring it down on both sides.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you bring it down from the right spot there.
And then we're just going to draw legs. So his back leg is going to go up, and then his other back leg is going to go up. So you're going to
Goodness.
see all 4 legs.
Okay.
Kind of like that.
Oh, I like what you got going on there. Yeah, that's. You kind of drew the. Does he have hooves?
Yes. And I'm going to do
Oh, they have more like toenails.
little, like, yeah, more like toenails.
I'm glad I watched first and did I would have done one big hoof.
I mean, you could have.
And I don't know that that's, well, I want it to be, accurate to what an elephant really looks like.
Well, I don't know how accurate this
No.
is, but, we're getting there.
It's accurate.
It's close.
Mine's almost life size.
That is true.
Have you ever had an elephant sitting on your lap?
Nope.
Yeah, me neither. But I've had a drawing of one sitting on my lap before. That's kind of cool.
All right, and his tail's gonna just peek out.
Very wispy tail. I
Yep.
like it. I like it.
Well, have you ever seen them? They're like super wispy, and they're always like hitting flies with their tails.
Can you make an elephant sound?
No. Oh, I believe you.
Wait, where's his mouth?
Underneath his trunk.
Oh, that's right. That's cool. It's a very nice elephant, Nicole.
Well, thank you.
And if my elephant would like to say something to you, it would be.
Whoa.
I know, that's pretty good, right?
That was exactly the same
Sometimes
sound.
I go to the zoo and I talk to my friend elephants, and they don't talk back. That's what I like about them, though. They're very polite. They don't talk back. No back talk.
No back talk
All
from
right.
the
Oh,
elephants.
it's heavy too. I almost dropped it. Hey guys, thanks for drawing with us. don't forget to submit your drawings with some pictures to
We are Calvary Kids
We Are Calvary Kids
on the Facebook.
and the Instagram. Adios!
Thanks for joining us today, Calvary Kids. If you get a chance, share something you learned today with somebody else.
And don't forget to post your pictures to the Calvary Facebook, Calvary Kids Facebook. And also, if you're in 5th grade or you know a 5th grader that's going into 6th grade, we would love for you to join us on Tuesday nights on the C7 Middle School YouTube page. It's C7 Calvary, but you can also find it by being on the Calvary Kids page. There's a link on the side to the Calvary C7 page. So go ahead and join us on Tuesday nights if you're going into 6th grade. We'd love to have you join us and join us for small group afterwards. All right, guys. I'm glad you joined us, and we will see you later.